So my shirt's a little wrinkled, but as long as my face isn't, we're good. Hello Starlets, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. I make videos to inspire you to be the best version of yourself and live your dreams. So if you want to be an Everyday Starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. I am super excited about today because I'm finally filming probably my most requested video ever. I've had so many people ask this ever since a video I did, I want to say last year, where I revealed my age, which I always feel so weird saying on YouTube because I feel like I'm definitely one of the older YouTubers. So I'll say it again, I am 38 years old and I've had a lot of lovely, lovely people telling me that I do not look 38, that I look like I'm in my 20s. So if you have said that to me, or if you are thinking that right now, thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. But the next question I always get is, what is your skincare routine? So I'm finally filming an updated skincare routine video. I'm finally in a skincare routine that I'm really happy about. And I really want to share it with you guys because I know so many of you have asked. And I also want to mention a few lifestyle skincare things that I actually do to keep my skin looking younger. So I'm going to mention those at the end of the video, so be sure you stay tuned for that. I do want to give a little disclaimer before I actually start talking about my skincare routine. For one, everybody's skin is different. My skin is actually naturally oily, which is one of the reasons why my skin doesn't age quite as quickly as drier skin. Also, genetics play a big part of it, and I also do have a much rounder face and fuller cheeks. I always have. As a kid, I was all cheeks. Rounder faces tend to age slower than longer, thinner faces, so some of that is just nature and you can't do much about it. I also want to make a note because I am 38 years old and we are talking about skincare, so I want to make sure that this is full disclosure because I feel like people are going to ask this question. I would be asking this question. I have not had any injectables, you know, Botox, or I don't even know what the names of some of the injectables are. I haven't had any laser treatments, chemical peels, anything of that nature. Frankly, I'm a little afraid of needles, so that's why I've hesitated. But, you know, I'm certainly not opposed to them as long as you're being smart about it. I just don't, so I just wanted to put that out there if anybody is curious because we are talking about skin. I wouldn't necessarily say my skincare routine is, you know, natural per se, but I have made a very serious effort to try to cut out all of the, you know, fragrances, dyes, any kind of skin irritants in my products. I really don't care as much about a product smelling luxurious or being a pretty color or anything like that. Like, I want it to work. I am all about effective skincare, and that's my goal. So I just want to kind of let you guys know that, and if you guys want to see my skincare routine, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm gonna start with my morning skincare routine. I usually start that after my shower, and I start out cleansing my skin with the Boscia Detoxifying Black Cleanser. I've been using this for a while. It does say it's warming, which it is a little bit, but not excessive. I don't like products that feel, you know, like they're warming or cooling generally, and this doesn't irritate my skin at all. I like that it foams, but it's not soapy. And I've actually been using the Clarisonic Mia 2. This was actually gifted to me from Clarisonic. It was like a Christmas PR gift, and I've been using it ever since, and I really enjoy using it. I like the combination of a sort of foaming but not super soapy cleanser along with using the Clarisonic. Really makes me feel like my skin's getting nice and cleansed. I know some people are afraid of over exfoliating. You will notice in this routine that I am not afraid of over exfoliating. I love my exfoliation, a little addicted to it. As long as you're not irritating your skin and your skin is not having a negative reaction to it, you know, exfoliation is a good thing. Because mom's getting older and she needs as much neck help as possible, I've actually started using the Clinique Sculptwear Lift and Contour Serum for face and neck. I primarily use this on my neck. I actually discovered this kind of searching through Beautypedia. I'm a little addicted to that, searching skincare ingredients and things like that. It's a great resource to find skincare products, and this came highly recommended, and I really enjoy using it. I don't really know if it's made a huge difference in my neck, but I like using it. So maybe it's mental, but it feels nice, it's smoothing. I don't ever feel like it doesn't sit well under makeup or anything. I've really been enjoying this serum. If I can find music that sounds like the heavens opening up, it would be when I talk about this product. I wish I was better at editing so I could do some kind of like big like beam of light coming out like, ah. Like this is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. I love my hyaluronic acid. I'm telling you, if you are someone like me who is getting older and you need hydration, but you have oily skin, so you don't want anything that is too heavy or too overly moisturizing, hyaluronic acid is your best friend. And this is my absolute favorite product, especially because this is oil-free, alcohol-free, and fragrance-free. There's no dyes in it. It is a white cream, and it actually goes on pretty clear, I would say. I go through this stuff like water. I know this was like a super hyped up product, and it was really hard to get your hands on. It's much easier to get your hands on now, and it is not overhyped at all. This stuff has changed the game for me. Every time like Sephora or Ulta or something has a sale, I stock up on this stuff big time. I am just obsessed with it. I can't get enough. And I actually massage this into my skin with my Clarisonic Smart Profile. I did a whole review on this. It's one of my most popular videos. Yes, I still use this. I love this product. I feel like, and I know I have lost weight, so my face is a little bit thinner, but I feel like, you know, because sometimes when you get to be a little bit older and you start losing weight, your skin can start to sag, and I really credit this for being the reason why I feel like my cheekbones are more defined, my jawline is more defined. I just noticed a huge difference in using this, and I think the combination of me getting in shape and losing weight and using this product has made a huge difference, and I love the way that the cloud cream just helps it sort of glide over the skin, and it's wonderful. And while I use the Clarisonic Smart Profile Massage Head, I also use, I have a whole review on this. This is my Mexi Top Lip Plumper, and I use them both at the same time. To save time, I am super talented. It saves time, and my face looks thinner, my lips look plumper, and I just feel much more fabulous when I'm done. Before the Mexi Top, I throw on my Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. This was a product that I actually did not like when I first started using it, and it really won me over. The great thing about Bite Beauty is that everything they make is food grade. Stuff you put on your lips, it's gonna end up in your mouth. So I love this. I put this on before I use my Mexi Top. Well, I've still got my Mexi Top on to kind of, you know, continue the plumping as long as possible. I use my First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy. This is in the shade Fair Medium. It is, you know, an eye cream. It's got some great ingredients in it, but it also has a little bit of makeup in it to kind of cover up the dark circles. My dark circles are kind of one of my most self-conscious areas. I do a lot to color correct them because I feel like when I don't, that's all I can see when I look at my face. So I really like kind of using this as an eye cream. First Aid Beauty is amazing. I love using this as a base. I do still color correct over it, but you know, I feel like any way of sort of brightening the eyes is good. I did purchase this myself, but I was originally sent this product in a First Aid Beauty PR package, but when I used it up, I repurchased it because I really love this. And when I'm done with my lip plumping, I like to throw on my favorite lip plumper. I have a video reviewing all my lip plumpers, and this one is my favorite. It's the one that I've continued using. It's the LipFusion XXL. I pop this on my lips after, you know, so it sits there when I'm like getting ready to do my makeup and stuff. Gives it like an extra little plumping boost because yes, I'm a little addicted to plumping my lips, not gonna lie. And then I top off my skincare with the Purpose Dual Treatment Moisture Lotion. It's SPF 10. I gotta admit, my skin is super sensitive to sunscreen, and this is the only sunscreen that I've found that doesn't irritate my skin. I've had some that I put it on and my skin just like gets so red and inflamed you'd think I was having like an allergic reaction to something. It's unbelievable. And I've had a really hard time finding sunscreens that don't freak out my skin. I've read reviews and I've read a lot of scientific stuff that say this isn't the best sunscreen, but I do also have sunscreen in a lot of my makeup, and I do like physically cover my face a lot. Like if I'm out in the sun for too long, like I'll wear a visor or sunglasses, so I do get sun protection. Right now, this is just my go-to because it's the only sunscreen that doesn't irritate my face. And then I also pop on this little bottle of oil. It's like a mixture that my microblading genius Donna created for me. If you want to know all about my microblading experience, I have a video on that if you want to know, but this is her little creation, and I pop that on my eyebrows because they are, as of right now, they are still healing, and you know, why not throw on a little bit of a treatment on your eyebrows. And that concludes my morning skincare routine, and that's usually when I go put on my makeup. Now my nighttime skincare routine has a few more steps, but I never ever skip my nighttime skincare routine. Do not ever skip your nighttime skincare routine, especially if you have makeup on. Never ever I cannot emphasize this enough. Never go to sleep with makeup on. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care how drunk you are. I care a little bit because I want you to be safe, but I don't care what the situation is. Take your makeup off before you go to sleep. Promise me. Better promise. Hit like if you promise. You can tell I'm getting older because I've got like the witchy poo finger. Like, be sure you wear a coat if it gets cold. If I have makeup on, I usually start my nighttime skincare routine with some organic virgin coconut oil. Super affordable. You can get this in the grocery store, and I find this to be the best makeup remover. If you do have oily skin that tends to be acne prone, or your pores tend to get clogged, coconut oil can clog your pores. There's like mixed opinions about that. I do find that it can. That's why you'll see I make sure I get all of this off my skin. But I do find this to be the best of all of the different makeup removers that I've tried at removing makeup, especially like waterproof eye makeup and things like that. Right now, because it's so friggin' hot right now, this actually is liquefied. But if it is wintertime here in New England and this thing is a solid, I'll just run it under hot water for a little while, and that tends to soften up enough for me to get liquid so I can rub it all over my face. And then I actually use some micellar water to try to make sure that I get all of that coconut oil off. I love Bioderma. The pink bottle is my favorite. I've tried a few others. This one is my absolute favorite. I actually use this with a cotton pad. The cotton pad I use is actually from Shiseido, and I know it seems like excessive to spend extra money on cotton pads, but these are honest to God the best cotton pads I have ever used in my life. I highly recommend them. I just can't stand cotton pads that just all kind of like disintegrate and leave like little bits and pieces everywhere. I'm like super picky about cotton pads for some reason. I don't know why. So I just kind of like dab a little bit of this on a cotton pad and rub it all over my face just to try to get as much of the coconut oil off my skin and any extra makeup that the coconut oil didn't get, just to kind of get it off my skin. Yes, when I wear makeup, I triple cleanse. If I haven't worn makeup today, I actually skip those other two steps and go straight to this step. But if I have makeup on, I actually do triple cleanse. I just gotta get all of it off. You just gotta make sure your skin is clean and there's no makeup on your skin when you go to bed. So again, I use my Boscia cleanser and I use my Clarisonic to rub it all in, wash it off with a face cloth. I love my face cloths. They are extra exfoliation. Then it is serum time. I am so excited about these two serums. I've talked about these in favorites videos before. These were actually originally sent to me from First Aid Beauty, actually before they were released, and I started using them, and I have repurchased them several times since then. I love them both individually and I love them together. I love these. This is the First Aid Beauty Resurfacing Liquid, and this is the First Aid Beauty Retinol Serum. I have insanely sensitive skin, and to find an alpha hydroxy acid and or a retinol that actually feels good on my skin, doesn't irritate my skin, doesn't make my skin inflamed, but yet still feels like it's working and actually working as an anti-aging product, it's so rare for me. I have tried so many and absolutely nothing compares to these. That's why I keep repurchasing these. I actually use the alpha hydroxy acid 3 nights a week, so I use it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then I use the retinol serum 3 days a week. It would be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then Sunday I go serum free. Why? Because it's the Lord's Day. No, it's just because the OCD in me just will not allow me to use one day more than the other, and I couldn't decide which one I would use the extra day, so Sunday I just go serumless. What can I say? I love these products, and I really think that these are two of the products that have been huge game changers in my skin as far as anti-aging. If you have sensitive skin, but you want anti-aging products, I definitely recommend checking these out. Then I also throw on some neck serum because, you know what? You need all the help you can get. Then I pop on more of my Heavenly Cloud Cream and massage it in with my Clarisonic Smart Profile Massager, and of course my Mexi Top, because you gotta plump the lips as much as possible. Of course, on my lips, I have my Bite Beauty. When I'm done with the massaging, I do leave the Mexi Top on while I do my eye care because I'm just talented like that. What can I say? So for eye cream at night, I actually use the Dr. Dennis Gross, not sure what that's that's how you pronounce that. The Ferulic and Retinol Triple Correction Eye Serum. And I started using this and I love the way it made my skin feel, but it didn't feel quite moisturizing enough. So I added the eye cream, so I kind of use, under my eyes, I use a serum and an eye cream at night. I also add on my lashes, which make my lashes super, super long. My lash care secret is my Revitalash Advanced. I put that on my lash line and then I pop some, I actually kind of have this bottle, it was a travel bottle, and then this is actually a clean mascara wand, and this has castor oil in it, and I apply the castor oil to the tips of my lashes. Honestly, been a game changer for my lashes. That's why when I had my lash lift and tint, people thought that I had lash extensions, because these have been a game changer for my lashes. When I'm done with the lip plumper, I pop on a little bit more LipFusion XXL, and of course some of my little microblading serum concoction that I've got. And then after that process, I am ready for bed. It actually doesn't take me all that long, although I will admit if I have a really late night, sometimes I will skip the face massage and lip plumper just because I feel like that takes the longest. Everything else, like the cleansing of my skin and things like that, everything else I make sure I include. So that is my skincare routine. I do want to mention a few lifestyle things. The thing I want to say that has been the biggest game changer in my skin as far as lifestyle goes has been my diet. I eat super healthy. I find that I have cut back on my sugar. I do still eat products that have sugars in them, some that have natural sugars, but I would say overall my diet is extremely low in sugar because I feel like that works best for my body in general, but I do feel like that made a huge difference in my skin. My skin just felt better. But I would say the biggest change for me is when I avoid soy. Avoiding soy is extremely difficult. It is very challenging, but I know when I make the effort and I actually do avoid soy products, my skin is infinitely better. If I do eat something, I will know if it has soy in it because I will get a breakout. And if I do consistently eat products that have soy in them, I will eventually get like cystic acne. I've tried giving up dairy, I've tried giving up chocolate, I've tried giving up all the things that they say it could be, and none of that stuff has really made any difference in my skin. It was giving up soy. I mean, it's difficult because it's pretty much impossible to eat out and not consume soy. Almost every restaurant uses it. I get really nervous to eat out, which I know makes me a little antisocial, but yeah, I really wish more places would really take that into consideration and go soy-free. When I see people that complain about their skin or they have bad skin and I see they're eating out all the time, and so I just want to be like, just try going soy-free. I guarantee you will see a huge improvement in your skin. That has been the biggest game changer for me. So that was my own little rant. I know some people don't want to change their lifestyle. They want to eat whatever they want, and that's fine. Sometimes you're out and you really have no choice. You have to eat what you have to eat, and you kind of got to live with the consequences, which is why I try to take such good care of my skin, because some things are just unavoidable. So I'm sure this video was actually pretty long at this point, so if you're still with me, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm actually thinking about doing a body skincare video because I've been doing a lot of stuff, especially with my weight loss, to try to help firm up my skin on my body. So if you want to see that, make sure you let me know, leave a thumbs up. That will be a little bit more intimate because it's the body and not just the face, but we'll see. So if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. A while back, I was suffering from anxiety and depression, and I truly believe that beauty and makeup and taking care of myself saved my life. And I believe it can save yours too. So if you want to be an everyday starlet, then be sure you hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on all my social media channels, especially Instagram. I've been posting almost every day on Instagram, and I try to do a lot of inspirational body positivity stuff on Instagram, so be sure you check me out there. I will leave a link in the description box below, along with a link to all of the products in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.